These are the characters that made the ultimate sacrifice.
Saved my life.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 heroic movie sacrifices. Just to be clear, we're excluding suicides, animal sacrifices, and non-sentient acts of courage, such as the one performed by the T-800. You got it? Also, it's fine if the character actually did come back later in the film if they didn't know they would do so at the time. Please be advised, spoilers are most certainly ahead. Number 10, Father Damien Karras, The Exorcist.
Well then, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
Kicking off our list is the moving self-sacrifice by a man of the cloth. A holy man who has lost his faith in the Lord, he becomes compelled to save the life and soul of a girl possessed by the devil himself.
God damn you, take me!
To save her, he demands that the fiend take him in exchange, only to throw himself from the window, banishing the devil and killing himself in the process. Number 9, King Leonidas, 300.
Spartans! Ready your breakfast and eat hearty. But tonight, we dine in hell!
This king wouldn't bow to the Persian army's demands.
This is Sparta!
Moreover, when his own people wouldn't stand up to the impending invasion, he laid it all down to show a god king that he is only mortal and keep his people safe in the process. Leonidas gets extra points for enthusiasm.
Bold Leonidas gives testament to our bloodline. His roar is long and loud.
Number 8, Iron Giant, The Iron Giant.
You stay. I go.
The only robot on our list, this sentient machine with amnesia befriends a young boy and becomes a big fan of Superman. Though he discovers that he's been built as a war machine and is hunted by the government, he ultimately proves himself a hero by colliding with a missile that would have otherwise destroyed a small town.
You are who you choose to be.
Number 7, Gurgi, The Black Cauldron. In this dark Disney tale, a boy named Taran ventures to defeat the Horned King, who is about to use a magical cauldron to cast the world into darkness. Left with no choice but to cast himself into the cauldron to destroy it, his new fuzzy friend Gurgi decides to take his place.
No, Gurgi not let his friend die.
Ah, right in the feels.
Taran has many friends. Gurgi has no friends.
Gurgi! No! Don't jump! Wait! No! No!
Number 6, Jean Grey, X2, X-Men United.
Jean? Wait, where's Jean?
She's outside.
A sequel always needs to raise the stakes, which, in case you didn't know, means one of the major characters has to bite it. Bringing the love triangle between her, Cyclops, and Wolverine to a heartbreaking close, she dies while holding back the water from a blown dam long enough so that the X-Men team can escape. Number 5, Russell Case, Independence Day.
On a personal note, sir, I'd just like to add that ever since I was kidnapped by aliens 10 years ago, I've been dying for some payback, and I just want you to know that I won't let you down.
Imagine that, Randy Quaid making one of our lists in a positive light.
Are you sure?
As the town drunk and typical redneck, Russell gets no respect.
Russ, when they took you up in their spaceship, did they do any sexual things to you recollect?
Yet, during the final dogfight for the fate of Earth, a missile launch malfunction gives Russ the chance to not only gain the admiration he deserves, but save the world in the process. Plus, he does it with a kick-ass line.
All right, you alien assholes! In the words of my generation,
Number 4, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars: A New Hope.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Okay, by today's standards, this wasn't much of a fight. Regardless, old Ben squared off with his former apprentice in order to buy Luke and his new pals time to escape the Death Star. Ben knew that he wasn't coming back from this one, and instead of dragging out the fight, he let himself become one with the Force, if only to confound Vader. Why couldn't he keep fighting for 5 more minutes? Who knows? Number 3, Walt Kowalski, Gran Torino.
Ever notice how you come across somebody once in a while that you shouldn't have with? That's me.
Here, Clint Eastwood puts his legendary leathery face to good use as an old racist widower who just wants one thing.
Get off my lawn.
However, after he warms up to his neighbors, he decides to go out in style by tricking a local gang into shooting him, allowing himself to be gunned down so they can finally be arrested. Number 2, Harry Stamper, Armageddon. In this action flick, an asteroid is en route for Earth, and an oil drilling team led by Bruce Willis are the only ones who can stop it, logically. When the detonator is damaged, Brucey decides to take the place of his daughter's boyfriend, who drew the short straw, and stay behind to finish the job.
Harry!
You take care of yourself.
Harry, no! I love you, Harry! I love you! No, Harry, wait a minute! I love you so! Don't do this, Harry! You don't do this!
Yeah, we know it's a Michael Bay film, but admit it, you cried. Number 1, Spock, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
No! You'll flood the whole compartment.
He'll die. Son, he's dead already.
It's too late.
Taking the top spot on our list is the most memorable and bromantic death ever recorded. When Khan's activation of the Genesis device threatens to kill the entire crew of the Enterprise, Spock exposes himself to the radiation in order to fix the warp drive. The result is a self-sacrifice that had us shedding tears for a man who's unable to feel emotion. Ironic, right?
I have been, and always shall be, your friend. Live long and prosper.
Do you agree with our list? Which heroic sacrifice got to you? For more selfless top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.